So, hello everybody, and we are going to try to explain the vision of Makers of Meaning. We see a future in the next 20 years in which work is abundant. So we work from a situation of today in which we see work as something scarce, something that we need to find, something that we need to compete for. But we see in the future that there will be new avenues, new markets, new spaces where new types of work will appear. More based on human development, more based on on personal development, on human capital, and not so much focused on, let's say, pure financial gain. So this is our how we see the world of work in the future. How do we see the city today? So if we see, for example, we see a lot of isolation. People they are isolated. They don't feel connected to other people. We see maybe a city like this full of dots in which each dot is one person. Each dot is one person, and so where do we enter Makers of Meaning? We see that actually people will start to form teams. A circle is a group of people that are working together, makers of meaning, a group of people working together to make sense of the world. You see that the lines of the circle are open. That means that people can enter and leave, and you see also that there is some intersection. So one person can actually be working in two different teams or even three different teams according to what they feel, because work is abundant. So we help those teams. We want to help the people working together inside those teams. We help them with things like better communication, better understanding, lowering emotional temperature, lowering the egos, more productivity, etc. And we believe in the power and the tool of narratives and storytelling in order to actually bring those teams in line and improve the way they work together. So we see ourselves, Makers of Meaning, composed of two persons. We are ourselves a team, that we are developing our own methodology, and with what we learn we want to explain and help other teams, to help the formation of teams popping up in the city, Makers of Meaning popping up all over the place, and we want to accelerate and encourage that to happen. And so this is the vision of the Makers of Meaning for the next 20 years.